is exactly as you said. You know, how many times has companies guessed what their employees want? And when you're looking at mental health, it's, oh, I know what they'll like. They'll like a yoga session, and we'll do a yoga session and everyone will love it. And, you know, or we'll train some mental health first aiders, and then that will be the solution. And as you said, there's very little two-way conversations between the organization and the employees.
It's creating an environment of trust and a culture of trust that you mentioned about the culture before, where people aren't afraid to make mistakes, because people are going to make mistakes because there's so many changes, so much challenge. But I think if everyone, I like to see good intent in everyone, and if everyone is doing things with the right intentions and looking to support, and people are open and honest enough to say it's not working, we don't believe it's working, and that comes back to managers having regular check-ins with their teams and having putting aside time to have personal check-ins. So we've got a check-in on Monday morning. What are we talking about work? No, it's just how was your weekend? Yeah, how did everything go? Is everything all right with your family? Or if you're living on your own, how are things going? And just having a much more personal chat and making sure everyone's okay from that side, and keeping keeping your employees happy and the people in the business happy is the most important thing at the moment.
But no one is I wouldn't message you and say, hey Steve, do you want to jump on a 1 minute Zoom so I can ask you how your weekend was, and then I'm going to disconnect. So like you've said, there's almost there almost has to be personal responsibility, whether you're a manager or not, to check in with other employees and just ask them how they are, and ask them how they're doing, because we've lost that disconnection, those kind of coffee, those water cooler moments when you can just have a conversation with someone and just check in with them. So it's really, really kind of important that you said that, and something that needs to still be encouraged, as you say, when you go back to the workplace as well, to make sure that people are checking in with each other regularly as well.